Welcome back, friends. And I don't know about you, but lately I've been feeling it. That heavy, low energy winter blues. You know, when the cold and dark creep in and the days are shorter and you're stuck inside all the time. And on top of it all, the news just feels really heavy right now. No matter where you stand or what you believe in, there's just a lot going on in our country, and I have a hard time when I carry that around with me. So, for those of you who don't know me, in addition to running our family farm, I work as a family nurse practitioner. And this time of year, these are the exact things I would tell my patients and remind myself of when times feel like this. So today I want to share 5 to 6 simple, realistic ways to support your mental health during the winter, especially when motivation is low and everything feels a little bit heavier than usual. Number 1, keep a gentle schedule. Not a perfect one. This is one of the first things I tell my patients. Your brain craves rhythm. In the winter, it's easy to let the days blur. Sleeping late, skipping meals, losing track of time, doom scrolling on social media. You don't need a rigid schedule, but you do need a few anchors in your day. So try this. Waking up around the same time every day helps your circadian rhythm. Eating regular meals, balanced too, with whole foods. And stepping outside at least once, even if it's just for a few minutes. A simple routine helps your nervous system feel safe and grounded, and that alone can lift some of the heavy mental fog. Number 2, get light on your face. Light matters more than you realize. Even if you can just open the curtains first thing in the morning and sit by the window and drink your coffee, step outside and let daylight hit your face, even if it's chilly. As a nurse, I can see how much light impacts your mood, your energy, and your sleep. It doesn't even really need to be sunshine. Just daylight will help. Even 5 to 10 minutes can set your internal clock and support your mental health more than you might expect. Number 3, limit your news intake. And I'm including social media in this. Protect your peace. This is a big one. Staying informed is important, but being constantly immersed in this heavy news is exhausting for your nervous system. We weren't meant to take in this much constant trauma on a daily basis. I often tell my patients to set boundaries of when and how often you consume the news. Choose 1 or 2 specific times a day. Avoid first thing in the morning and right before bed. Turn it off when you notice your body feel tension building. Sometimes I have to remind myself that you're safe. Like, you're here in your office and you're safe. You've just been looking at too many horrible things. And I'm one of those people who just kind of feels a lot of things. Like, I hurt for other people when I feel them going through trauma. So I'm a big one for this, of setting my limits. You're allowed to protect your peace. That doesn't mean you don't care. It means you care enough about yourself. Move your body. Number 4, gently, not punishingly. Movement doesn't have to always mean intense workouts. In the winter, when energy is low, and gentle movement can be helpful. Stretching, short walks, cleaning, organizing, moving your hands, playing with your kids, playing with your pets. Movement helps release stress hormones and boosts mood. It counts even if it's slow, quiet, and imperfect. So, move your body. Add things you enjoy or try something new. I think we're up to number 5. We're almost at the end. One thing I talk about with my patients is that we don't always it's good to add. We don't always have to be fixing something. When spirits are low, we focus on what's wrong, and how we have to push through. But winter's a great time to be intentional, adding small things that bring comfort, creativity, and joy. So here are some suggestions. Pick up a craft you used to love. Try something new just for fun. It doesn't always have to be, you don't always have to be good at it. You could just do it for fun. I don't know if anybody's told you that recently. Baking, cooking, making something with your hands, journaling, puzzles, reading, create any type of creative project. There's something very grounding about working with your hands. It gives your mind a break from the stress and helps you be present in the moment. As a nurse, I tell people hobbies don't have to be productive or perfect. They're allowed to be enjoyable. Winter is a great time to experiment, to try something new and rediscover something you once made you happy. If you stick around for next week, I'm going to be working with our hands. We're going to either go to a grocery store and just pick up flowers and make our own Valentine's Day arrangements that are easy for you guys to do. So I look forward to that for next week if you're looking for something to do this winter. All right, we're moving on. Okay, we've made it to number 6. Isolation is the hardest part of winter, so stay connected, even in small ways. They don't have to be big social plans, just small points of connection. A phone call to a friend that you haven't talked to in a while, a text message, sitting with your own family without distraction, really focusing on them. Sharing a meal or a cup of coffee. As a nurse, I've seen over and over again that connection is one of the most powerful forms of healing, especially during these darker seasons. You don't have to do life alone, even when it feels tempting to retreat. If you're feeling low this winter season, please know you're not broken, you're not alone. This season is hard for a lot of people. Take it one day at a time, be gentle with yourself, and remember, sometimes taking care of your mental health looks like slowing down and not pushing through. If this video is helpful for you, I'd love for you to like it and share it, and leave me a comment on what you're doing this winter season for your mental health. And if you're going through a tough season right now, I'm glad you're here with us. I hope you have a great day.